Okay, so my name is Patrick Babankwa. As you said, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a chartered banker and global investment analyst. I work at the Chartered Institute of Bankers. I'm also into microcredit. I run a microcredit. And I'm also into youth facilitation. So I do that aside my banking and accounting job. Thank you very much. I think I just want to add something to what Ms. G said. I think about 5 years ago, I wanted to run this financial program on a radio station. So I went to the radio station and asked them to give me data on their listeners within a certain time frame. And just data, as in how many people listening to this program between, let's say, 10 and 12. And they told me about 10,000. I asked, what's about 10,000? So now, you come into the YouTube space, and people are able to give you evidence of numbers, data. People who are watching our video at every point in time. So when businesses look at YouTubers and want to sponsor them, they are looking at what? Data. And that is the leverage that YouTubers have over the mainstream media. Now when you create a content, first of all, you need to have at the back of my, as has been said here, is the content I'm creating a business product? What can I do with the content that I've created? If it's an episode I've created, who can I give this content to in the form of marketing? If you have that at the back of your mind, anything you say on your channel, every word you use on your channel, you'll be mindful of it to the point that it's a business thing that we are saying. You see, we, in spite of the passion, in spite of the creativity, as she said, you still have to pay the bills. So you have to learn to marry the two. Yes, I'm coming out, I'm being creative, I'm bringing up an idea. So you were asking about why I went into the financial space. Yes, it's because of what I saw when I was growing up. I realized that if you don't save, you will not be able to make up in life, no matter how much income you get. So I began to interpret that into an idea. I started doing Facebook, I was just writing text, and I realized that people wanted more than the text. So I now had to involve cameras, speak to people. So that's how I started it. But as the program was going on, I realized that there were other areas that I could target. So we talk about the insurance, we talk about other pension areas. The moment you locate other areas that are linked to your product, you'll be able to locate the business that you can target as a sponsor. So in the financial space, the first thing you need to have is knowledge. How knowledgeable are you in that field? Yes, you need knowledge. Otherwise, when you begin to say things that people who understand finance know that it's wrong, when they come up against you, it will shoot your channel down. It may not be like other channels that you just come and maybe say something. But when it comes to the financial space, people who are watching with the financial eye. That, okay, you said this about inflation, you said this about saving, you said this about interest rate. It's not true. The moment people come against you that way, your channel will go down and you begin to lose credibility. So credibility is very important in this particular space. If you are starting your YouTube channel or your YouTube channel is a bit young, I would say that you have to start looking at businesses that are closer to you, i.e. friends' business, church members' business, businesses that can easily go and convince. In doing that, you may not get the desired rate that is required on the market. But when people come and watch your channel and they even see that there's one sponsor, two sponsors, it gives them courage. It gives them the leverage that, okay, this person is doing something for others to come and sponsor. So that is a leverage that you use on the market to get a bigger sponsor. So that's how you start it. Convince people with what we are doing. Patrick TVGS, which is a YouTube channel. We focus on savings and investment. And our category in terms of the viewership, this is the age bracket. And because we have an age bracket of, let's say, between 25 to 35, these are people who are looking at building their house within the next 5 to 10 years. When you bring your product on our channel, this is what we are going to do to engage them to focus on starting a project now. So that's how we start the discussion. You have to start the discussion with figures. Let people understand what you are saying. Let them have an impact of what you are saying. Then you'll be able to progress the discussion from there. So that's what I would do if you are a real estate agent.
Thank you, thank you. I think we can give them a better round of applause. This is a wealth of information that has been given to us by our panelists.